about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is finally cruise day. Well, at least I hope it is, because we still need to get a negative COVID test before we board the cruise ship. But take a look at what I can see in front of me. That back there is Harmony of the Seas, which we will hopefully be boarding very soon.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
We are finally on board, and actually the boarding process was super simple, albeit with a few additional protocols for the COVID safety. So when we first got to the terminal, they took our luggage as usual, which they'll bring later to our suite. And then we had to do the normal security scan of our luggage. And there was an added check where they check the temperature from your forehead and from your hand, just to make sure you weren't running a fever. And after that, then we had to go to our pre-registered COVID test. So they actually tested everyone before you got permission to board the ship right here at the port. It's mandatory for all cruises leaving out of Barcelona, and I think it's the same procedure for all cruises currently from Europe on Royal Caribbean. And there, just after the test, was the waiting around period. They checked us in, and then we had to wait in this designated waiting area until we got the all clear from the test. And luckily both of our tests were negative, obviously, as we are now on board. So a few extra procedures, lots of QR codes and lots of documents to keep a hold of. But in the end, I would say a very smooth process. I think we were on board in less than an hour from when we got to the terminal. So very efficient process, and I am so looking forward to getting this cruise started. It's now about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we're still at the port, so we should leave this evening around 6 or so. So let's see what we get up to later today. So excited. All right, we have made our way up to the suite deck now, and we're hanging out in this wonderful little cabana here. And we already won our first game of trivia. It was a game of higher or lower, and they gave us statistics where we had to then guess whether we believed that the actual statistic is higher or lower than what was predicted. And one of the ones that caused the most discussion was a percentage of, do more than 2% of the world lose their TV remote controls in the refrigerator? And we said higher because I said, I could totally imagine myself doing that. I think everybody else guessed lower, and that was one of the things that brought us over to the winning team. We got a keychain, and then we also got a Royal Caribbean highlighter, which is perfect because I actually left my highlighter at home. I already have a drink in my hand, so this cruise is off to the perfect start. Cheers, guys.
Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
So we just got back to our suite after our dinner, and it was absolutely amazing. With the suite, we get access to the coastal kitchen, which has just the best food ever. I had a burrata to start, I had a filet mignon as my main, and a beautiful caramelized pear tart to finish, and it was just amazing. And while we were out, we even received our first towel animal. But in this case, it's not an animal at all. It's a cute little boat, which I absolutely love. My husband's not such a big fan of the towel animals or the towel creations, but I just absolutely love them. I think it gives a fun little flair to the cruising. So the night is not over. It is about 8:30 now, and we still have at least the Aqua Theater show to go, and then I'm hoping that I can stay up until the comedian at 12 o'clock. So lots of fun to be had still today. I will keep you posted. So I'm a bit heartbroken. It looks like my favorite machine is currently not in use, and I'm guessing it's because it's not very hygienic. It's the quarter pushing machine, and I would imagine that when you're dealing with cash and you're putting it in the machine, it's very unhygienic and it's very hard to control. So as you can see, those are completely empty, and I doubt that they will be in use for the whole entire cruise. So it looks like my gambling will need to be on the rest of these machines, but there's plenty to choose from, so I'm sure I will have plenty of ways to waste my money even without my favorite quarter pusher, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that's life. I can still enjoy my cruise without that. Alright, so my trip to the casino was super quick. I lost my money in like less than 15 minutes. I've allotted $20 per day for my casino budget, and that's not a lot, but let's see what we get up to later today. We still have those 2 shows to do. Let's see what we can do. Trying to figure out what to do before the show, and we have about 30 minutes before it starts in the Aqua Theater, so we decided we would come and enjoy the hot tub for just a few minutes before the show. Absolutely the perfect way for this evening to continue. Let's see how long we can stay up. I'm hoping I can still make it to the comedian at midnight, but let's see what happens.
About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde.
Alright, so it looks like there was a mistake in the cruise planner, and there actually isn't a comedy show anymore at midnight, so that's okay. I'm fine with that. We had a perfect first day back on board. I am so happy, and I think I will go get a slice of midnight pizza before I head back to the cabin for some sleep, so I can be fully energized for a full packed day of cruising fun tomorrow. So stick around, check out my day 2 next week. See you guys. Bye.